Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Not So Super Fan. Oh man, last week episode 8 was crazy with Keenan's death, but this week episode 9 titled "There's a Snitch Among Us" was also good, and it's building up to the craziness, and I'm excited. And last week I was so excited about doing a review, I kind of do my mix up, but this time I made sure I brought my notes with me. So this episode starts off with Ghost arguing with Tasha about the plan she did in regards to Keenan, almost getting Tariq killed and all that, and Tasha's basically saying that was her plan, nothing was gonna happen, arguing back and forth with Ghost, and Tommy gets involved with it because Tommy finally finds out that it wasn't really Ghost's plan to get Keenan killed. It was Tasha's plan at the end of the day. But whoo, that little nigga Tariq, Tariq, he gets involved, tell his dad, that was his plan, blah blah this, blah blah that. He gets in the dude's face, he started disrespecting Ghost in a real way, and I'm like, why has nobody for still has not knocked the fuck out of Tariq? Like, beat his ass with a belt till now, man. And he actually got in his face, cursing, talking to his dad all like that and shit. And I know Ghost is there. And the thing is, Tasha always, like, every time Ghost is about to beat Tariq's ass, Tasha always jumps in the middle and talking about, oh, no, protects him and all that. But this time she's talking about, oh, this is your son, you deal with it. Now she want to talk about, this is your son, deal with it. Fuck out of here, man. Whoo! Oh, damn! I just want somebody to knock them the fuck out. Then he drops him off talking about Ghost. This is me. This is my life. I wanna be a gangster and shit. This is who I am. This is who we are. Teach me, Ghost. Yo, whoo, boy. What, like, kid, you going to private school, you got all this high class life, and you want to go down to the low grind, be a drug dealer. Most of them niggas at the hood are trying, I know it's a show, but this shit happens in real life sometimes. Niggas want to be like that for real sometimes. And you got you living the good life. Your dad basically did the drug game to get you out the hood, and now you want to go back to that hood life, man. This is so stupid, man. Whoo. I wanted to punch that little nigga so bad. I'm just tired. I'm tired of Tariq, man. I hope he catch a bullet, son. I don't want no wish, no death on no kid, but I just want Tariq to catch a bullet for once, Or somebody smack the fuck out of him. Even Tommy was like, yo, if this was my son, and Ghost like, it's not your son, man. If it was Tommy's son, Tommy probably would have killed him. Tommy would have probably killed him. I'm dead ass. Tommy would have killed Tariq if that was his son. Then speaking of Tommy, we jump to Tommy, him and Lakeisha, their relationship are evolving, and Lakeisha, basically, Lakeisha now find out, basically Tommy explained to her, if they're going to be in a relationship, she's going to have to do what she did for Tasha for him, and she asked him that stupid question, so I know you've been moving weight, have you killed anybody? Tommy can't even answer that, because this man is like the Grim Reaper. He killed a lot of people, doing that drug gang shit. And how you gonna ask a stupid question like that? The man moving dope. Of course he's gonna end up killing somebody at one of these days. And you got Sax and Max still trying to get Angela and Ghost, and they're basically using Proctor to get at Ghost. But before I jump into that, with Dre now, the whole situation with the feds finding one of the Jimenez brothers' head in his freezer, now he has to deal with Alicia, who demotes him, and Diego now is in charge. And for that one quick second, you can it's like, for that one quick second when she demoted him, I knew that he was going to do some slick shit and, some hateful shit and go after Diego, because that's the type of dude Drake is. And lo and behold, he went to... he didn't really go to Angela, but Angela came to him after this happened, and he gave Angela information about Diego and Alicia, and they were in the room together, and look what happened. Boom. Alicia got arrested, her and Angela going back and forth, bitch, that's blah blah this, blah blah that. But that's another dude I want to, like, another person is in the book I want to get shot, Drake, because this dude, you can't really trust him. What was going on with him? And to tell you the truth, I thought, like, with the Jimenez brother's head being found in his locker, I thought she was going to go after him, but I guess, in a way, she did want him dead. And first of all, she did want him dead. I guess she was fine with that, but the way it happened, I guess it wasn't really good for her. But man, it's like everybody's snitching on everybody in this season. You know, now you got Proctor. Saxon Mac basically got him to wear a wire to go talk to Ghost and basically get information from Ghost. And you know, and I knew from the get-go, I called it. If you watch my old review, I called it. I knew Proctor had a plan, and lo and behold, he did have a plan. And you know, he wrote in a little napkin that he had a wire on, and Ghost couldn't believe it, but it was able to work out in their favor. Ghost would then say what the feds wanted to hear. But I'm still a little skeptic about Proctor because he still has that recording, the other recording of Ghost and Tommy. So remember what he said to his cousin, that recording could send them to prison for life. So I still have my reservation as far as Proctor, because you know, even though he did that for Ghost, I still have my reservation. But one thing he said, which is probably going to be the word of the day for me, is he went to Ghost. You know, Ghost, when it comes to Angela, this dude is blinded by it. And Proctor called it. Angela probably got that magical pussy, and Ghost is blinded by Angela. And every time Angela comes into the picture, he focuses on Angela. He's not really looking out for himself. And now he might have to go to jail for life if Angela snitched. But I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm assuming they're going to, somehow, things are going to flip to Ghost's benefit at the end of the day. What happened again? This little dude, man. I'm tired of talking about Tariq. And he goes, you know, he goes to Vincent, the Italians, and he talking about he want to move weight, Kenan's weight now, and he asks for a fake ID. And guess whose names he puts on fake ID? He puts Kenan's last name in fake ID. Go pick up his ash, man. Man, I want that, man. Man, might as well piss on the dude's ashes, man. You already snitched on him. You got him killed, man. Why would you go pick up his ashes after you snitched on him, got him killed, you know? Fuck that. You know? And even at the beginning, talking about, oh, he, you know, how I cared about. If you cared about Kenan, you would have done some shit like that, you know? Oh, I lost, and you guys won. Yo, if you cared about Kenan, you would have done. So, woo. Man, that boy Tariq, man. I just... One good time, I just want somebody to smack the fuck out of him. One good time, man. I don't think he has gotten hit. Like, he got drugged, but nobody ever really clocked him one good time, man. And I want that to happen. Like, clock him one good time in the mouth. Pow! Just one good time. Scare him straight, man. Because this kid, I'm going to say it again, you know. The actor is great. That's why it makes me hate the character so much. As far as the character's playing Tariq, he's a great actor. But the character of Tariq, I hate him. That's how good he is, you know, playing that character. I hate that kid. I can't stand that little nigga. I hope somebody clock him good, man. Fuck that little son bitch, man. Whoo. But let's continue. You know, we're gonna continue. Tate and Ghost still having their plan. You know, Tate still trying to announce himself as becoming governor. I still, you know, I said it before too. I still feel Tate has something that he's gonna do. You know, he has something in his bag, and you know, don't leave Tate out of this. You know, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be one of those characters, and probably in the next season, that if he doesn't die this season, well, he's one more episode. If he doesn't die in the next episode, I'm pretty sure next season he's gonna be one of those characters that probably gonna be a big problem for Ghost at the end of it. And if he becomes like a governor or something, woo, I'm assuming it's gonna be a problem. You know, it's, boy, we're gonna get to the good part. So Angela gets to Jimenez. Tariq still being the bitch. Then we move along into back in Saks. Tony, Sammy, Tony's friend. Basically, Saks and Mac still trying to get information out of Tony, and Tony is telling his friend Sammy that he's gonna snitch on Tommy, but in actuality he wants to snitch on Ghost and get Ghost locked up. And Ghost meets up with Tommy with at the warehouse where the Serbs are at, and Tony's there, you know. And Tommy's like telling his dad almost everything, even when like when they had their shipment coming out of prison, you know, the prison guard stops there, like basically pointed them out and stopped them. That's what one of the guys said. And Sammy knew something was wrong, and he kind of had a feeling. I thought he knows Tony snitching, but I think he didn't think Tony would go that far to snitch on the products. So Tommy didn't believe Ghost when Ghost like met them at the warehouse where the Serbs are. You know, he didn't believe Ghost, and Ghost told him, "Watch when it happened, you gonna fucking keep my name out your mouth." But with Tony trying to get Tommy with Ghost locked up, and Tommy not believing Ghost that his dad's the snitch. Angela, after the arrest, she sees Saks and Mac leave the office, and she goes in the office and takes pictures of Tony, of the pictures of Tony Teresi talking to Saks and Mac, and she gives them, who did she give it to? Oh yeah, she gives it to Ghost, and Ghost goes back to Vincent and gives it to Vincent because Ghost's relationship with Tommy is not the same no more, so Ghost gives it to Vincent. Vincent calls Tommy and gives Tommy the pictures. But before that, you know, Tony was on the phone. So if you guys didn't watch the episode, sorry for the spoiler. I know it's too late now, but Tony was on the phone, and he's on the phone basically talking to Saks and Mac, and Sammy hears him that he's going to snitch on Ghost. And when Tommy walks in, he kills his friend in front of Tommy. So he's trying to sign this guy. But when Tommy finds out that his dad's a snitch, you know, and I called it. I called it from the get-go. I called it from the beginning. I said it. Tommy was going to kill his dad, and look what happened. And he did. He killed his dad for being a snitch, and I called that from the get-go, man. And he did. And at the end of the episode, you know, they find out Saks and Mac, this whole leaving the picture in the office was just a ploy to just get Angela. Was just a plan to get Angela, and they did. So now next episode, which is upcoming, you'll find out episode, they're gonna try to flip her on, trying to get her to flip on Ghost and Tommy and them. And even Proctor told Ghost she might flip on you, and now it's on his mind that she might flip on him, and now she has to, you know, save her ass. So with all this happening, Ghost having to worry about Angela snitching on him, Angela now having to deal with Saks, Mac, and the two other feds and the one investigator. Is she internal? I don't know. But now she has to figure out a way to, I guess, get out of this. We didn't get really much of Tasha in this episode. But as far as this episode, it was a really good episode. But one of the characters in this episode, you know, even though every character in this, starting from this season, like probably season 4 to this season, a lot of characters I was not happy with them, as far as like what the decision, especially Tommy. But we'll go back to Tommy. Tommy, as far as a character, I feel for this guy, you know, especially after killing your own. You know, one season he killed his pregnant girlfriend, and now he has to go and kill his dad, you know, and I feel for this guy. And he's probably one of the best characters in this. After Keaton, I think he's one of the best characters in this episode, and as far as acting, he did a great job. But as far as a character, he's probably one of the best characters, because you feel for this guy, man. He's going through probably, I think he's going through more than, as far as stuff, more than Ghost, you know. As far as mentally, he's going through a lot, you know. And now he has to deal with trust. First it was your girl who was pregnant with your kid, and now it's your own father. Now he has to deal with that. And I think it's gonna be crazy next season with Tommy, you know. It's already messed up in the head, but it's gonna be crazy. But my prediction next episode, somebody's gonna die. Somebody's gonna die again. And I'm assuming, Terry. Nobody's talking about Terry. They're talking about somebody that had a flip. But Terry knows. Tasha told Terry some stuff too. Nobody's talking about Terry, even though he skipped town. What if they find him and try to get him to flip on Ghost and shit? Nobody's talking about Terry. He might not come back this season, but what, next season? Nobody's talking about this guy. It's crazy. But in the whole, it was a great episode, man. Tariq's still a bitch. Tasha, I'm tired of Tasha. You know, Ghost is still dumbfounded on Angela. Tommy is still messed up in the head. Proctor, you know, I knew Proctor had a plan, so he's still on the good side. Dre's still a bitch. Angela's still a bitch. But other than that, it was a great episode. Definitely love this episode, you know, as far as the season. Man, a lot happened, you know. Episode 8 was good, and this episode is keeping up the momentum. So hopefully the next episode, which is the last episode, I think it's going to be an hour long. The last episode of the season is going to be an hour special long episode. So there's going to be a lot happening, because Tasha's going to be stuck in the office having to figure out if she's going to flip on Ghost or not. It's going to be crazy, but we'll see what happens. But guys, let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you thought about this episode. Were you excited? Were you happy Tommy's dad got killed by Tommy? How you feel about Tariq? Do you still want? Do you want him dead, or you just want somebody to beat his ass? Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below, and also don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I will be seeing y'all soon with more reviews and reactions.